Hey, today we're doing a little variation on your abdominal movement. So working abs, back, inner thighs, and hamstrings today. Grab a ball if you have it and come to a wall. You're gonna start by lying on your back. So we're gonna start with a little abdominal muscle, bringing your feet on that wall. I'm gonna use the ball to remind myself to use my inner thighs. Squeezing that ball, reaching your arms out over your head. Slowly work on rolling up towards your toes. Pulling your shoulders open, pulling your stomach in, keeping your abs engaged, and then roll back down. So only coming up as high as you can. If you cannot come all the way up, that's fine. Just stay where you are and pulse up. And adding a little variation to this, what this does is it gets a little bit of different muscles that you usually work with your legs down. You're working your hamstrings, push through your heels. So I'm pushing through my heels, using my hamstrings, squeeze through your inner thighs, keep your head back so your neck is more in alignment with the rest of your spine. Pull those shoulders open, pull your stomach in. And again, remember, if you need to lower your legs down just a little bit to make this more accessible, that's fine. With your legs lifted on the wall, you're taking it out of your hip flexors. So you don't want to work into your hip flexors. Make sure you're not squeezing your butt because remember, your butt's a large muscle and it's going to try to take over from everything else that's working. Bring yourself a little bit closer to the wall. Keep your shoulders open and just roll your hips up and roll your hips down. So think of one vertebra at a time. So all these movements, you're going very slowly using control. If you go too quickly, you are going to just use momentum and no muscle strength. So rolling up and rolling down. So I'm really working through those inner thighs and hamstrings. Again, push through your heels so you've really got that back line engagement. Pull your shoulders open if you want to add a little variation. Lift your arms up as you come. Squeeze through those inner thighs and roll back down. Lifting up, reaching your arms up over your head. So that just creates a little instability. Make sure you're coming up one vertebra, then a space, one vertebra, then a space, and then another vertebra and a space. You're going to do about 8 to 12 repetitions of each, and then coming back up, reaching your arms out, keep your shoulders open, and come back down. So another variation of this is keeping your hands behind your head and rotating. So keep those hips stable though as you do that, squeezing through your inner thighs. The higher your legs are, the less you're going to work through those hips. So this is really great if you have a hip or back issue. And again, just go where you can go, but add that rotation. So it's like, again, you're a balloon, there's a string tied right around the middle of you. You're tying the string tighter and tighter, so everything is closing into center. Make sure you're not using your shoulders, so your shoulders shouldn't be coming forward. So each time you, if you're a shoulder worker, each time you come up, make sure you're adjusting those shoulders back. Again, keep your head back. If your head comes forward, your shoulders are gonna automatically come forward. Do as many as you can, do as few as you need to. Go where you can go and live your best life.